All right, tomorrow you're going to end up having a quiz or test over these three laws. So today's video is about going over the review and what you need to know for tomorrow. So one, what are the two parts of Newton's first law? Well, one part is that an object at rest will stay at rest unless a force is applied to it. The other part is that an object in motion will stay in motion unless a force is applied to it. So that's what you should have for number one. Okay? What is Newton's second law? This is the law that talks about the relationship between the amount of force and mass that is required to make an object accelerate. All right. 3. What is the equation that represents Newton's second law? That would be force equals mass times acceleration. What is Newton's third law? This is the law that says that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Now, 5 says, give a picture example of the first part of Newton's first law that we have not already talked about. Meaning, don't just copy me. And don't just use examples from your other homework, like the block and the space example. Explain why that's an example. So if the first law, let's pretend we're doing the rest one. An object at rest will stay at rest unless a force is applied to it. You could take a picture of your phone, all right, and just post a picture of your phone. And that would be an example because that phone is at rest and it will continue to stay at rest unless a force is applied to it. All right, number 6 is asking for the other part of Newton's first law. So that would be that an object in motion will stay in motion unless a force is applied to it. You can take I know there's standstill pictures, but I can use my imagination. If you had like a ball or a soccer ball, you're kicking it, you could say that soccer ball will stay in motion until either the friction of the grass will slow it down or until it hits something. So you could do a picture of a ball rolling into a wall or chapstick rolling into a wall. It's just the idea that something is moving and it's being stopped because something's stopping it. It could be your foot stopping it. Give a picture example of Newton's second law that we have not already talked about. So Newton's second law has the idea with force equals mass times acceleration, that it requires more force to accelerate something with more mass than the other. So you can do a picture of something that has a lot of mass next to something that's light. You could do a picture of Kleenex next to a cup of coffee. And what you might explaining it would be, it would require more force to make that cup of coffee accelerate than it would the Kleenex because the cup has more mass than the Kleenex. You would just put those two pictures of those items and then just explain why. Okay. 8 is a boy puts a force of 8 newtons on a rock and it accelerates at a speed of 6 meters per second squared. What is the mass? So if we remember that the equation is force equals mass times acceleration, our force is 8, acceleration is 6. What is the mass? So you're going to have to do 8 divided by 6. So 8 divided by 6 is 1 1/3. And since it's mass, the unit is in kilograms. So 1 1/3 kilograms. 9 says that a dog pulls a sled with a mass of 13 kilograms and it accelerates at 2 meters per second squared. What is the force? Okay, so a mass is 13. A mass of 13 accelerates at 2. What is the force? So 13 times 2 is 26. And since it's in force, it should be in newtons. Number 10 is another picture problem. It's asking you to take a picture of an example of the third law around your house, one that we've not already talked about. So it could be like a picture of any two things kind of slamming into each other. So for instance, if you took a picture of two hands together, like they're high-fiving, it would be, the explanation would be, when I hit my friend's hand, her hand hits me back with the same force. It could be a picture of the ball touching a ball touching the wall. The ball hits the wall hits the ball. The point is, whatever force one object puts on one thing, it puts it back on the other. If I were to take a picture of me punching my husband's arm, so not really punching him, my fist looks like it's punching him, then I would punch his arm, but his arm would punch my fist. So there's an equal opposite reaction. Okay. All right, now that we've gone over the review, you're going to be now taking your quiz or test. I'm not sure I'm going to grade it yet, but it's going to be worth a lot more points than your normal homework. So go ahead and do that now. If you have any questions about the wording, feel free to email me, but I'm not going to give you any answers since it's a test. And if it's late, I'm going to be taking either 5 or 10% off of your assignment per day that it's late. All right, so make sure you get that in before the due time. All right, good luck. I don't think you really need it. Have a great day. Actually, have a great weekend after you submit it. Adios.